Hollywood isn't the same without Peggy Maley. Who was Peggy Maley? Well, Peggy Maley was a fairly successful actress, but of the B level from the 1950s, early 1960s. Okay, here's a photograph of her. Blonde, one of the many blondes from that era. Okay. She had been crowned Miss Atlantic City when she was in her late teens. And she was in The Wild One with Marlon Brando. And she delivered their famous beer line. Hey, Johnny, what are you rebelling against? And he said, what do you got? Okay. She'd been in Broadway productions of I Gotta Get Out and Joy to the World in the late 1940s. Okay. Some of the movies she'd been in included, the first included The Lady Says No, which she played a kind of one of the antagonists to the kind of heroine, anti-heroine, who was a woman writing a pro-abstinence book called The Lady Says No from a feminist point of view. I've commented about the movie before. The premise is kind of off because even in the 1950s, whether it's from a feminist viewpoint or from a religious viewpoint or from a rationalist viewpoint, promoting celibacy isn't going to become a runaway bestseller. It's just not going to happen. But anyway, The Lady Says No. The character that Peggy Maley plays, Midge, who's a sometime girlfriend of the character played by David Niven, tells the heroine, I was worried perhaps you thought I should give up my way of life, because Peggy Maley's character is not going to adopt celibacy or chastity or give up kissing and dating and that sort of thing. Whether you're a feminist or you're or you're Calvin or whatever, you're not going to be able to make the world into a monastery. It's just not going to happen. I first saw her in the film The Midnight Story. She had 2 scenes in that film, and it inspired a poem that I wrote called The Adulteress Always Wears Dark Glasses. And she played a character who was stepping out on her husband, and who also was somebody who liked to bet on the races, on the horses, was something of a gambler. Okay, she often played kind of characters who were kind of tough, but also very feminine. They had that combination. I think that's one reason I found Peggy Maley intriguing, was that I like that combination of toughness with femininity. She played a phone operator in The Bigamist who had more than a few lines, but was only in one scene. In Siege at Red River, she played a showgirl and got on stage and sang a song or either sang a song or lip synced. I'm not sure. I don't know which. She had a pretty, uh, she had pretty big parts in some movies. The Guns of Fort Petticoat. That was a western. I saw that movie, and she had a pretty big part in that one. Live Fast, Die Young. She had a pretty big part in that one too. And I will say that she acquitted herself quite well in these movies where she had big parts. She did a good job. She was also on television quite often. She was on. Uh, she was. She was in Human Desire with Broderick Crawford